אטרני. לא שיחקתי בזה כמה חודשים. אני די בטוח. אבל ליתר דיוק אני לא שיחקתי ב-Investigations כמה חודשים. הכל עובד, האודיו עובד, let's fucking go! Obviously, מי שמכיר אותי יודע שאני לוקח פה את ה-OSD מאנג'י, כי why the fuck not? וגם אפילו שזה טכנית OSD של ה-Ace Attorney Series, אני תמיד משתמש בסרטון של אנג'י מתי שאני מראה Ace Attorney content, כי... כן, undeniable! אז כן, מחר, תאורטית, הולך לצאת בעצם האפדייט ל-Ace Attorney, ל-Phoenix Wright Trilogy, ואולי פעם הבאה אני יכול, אולי באמת לקראת השישי שבת, כל זה אני יכול לעשות גרייד אייס, כי לא נגעתי בזה, נראה לי כבר בערך שנה. מתי הפעם האחרונה פתחתי את זה? 29 למרץ. אוקיי, sure. whatever. בוא ניגש ל-Investigations Collection, שזה בעצם למה שכולנו באנו לפה. המון זמן אני לא שיחקתי ב-Investigations Collection. אם אני זוכר נכון, אני סיימתי את ה-Captive Turnabout. a.k.a. K2. הסברתי שזה חייב להיות חזק, אבל המשחק עצמו הוא דווקא די חלש סך הכל, אז אני מגביר פה. אני מגביר במאסטר ווליום. איך זה נשמע דווקא? בלייב, ככה. אך! פאק! מי לעזאזל שולח הודעות עכשיו? אוקיי, נשמע טוב דווקא. אך, פאק! האוזן שלי! קוסמק! אוקיי. זהו, אני מוכן. אוקיי, פעם קודמת! אני סיימתי עם ה-Captive Turnabout, ואני מתחיל עכשיו Turnabout Legacy, אבל אשכרה נצח. מאז שאני עשיתי Ace Attorney Content באופן כללי, אני יודע שאתם אוהבים בעצם יותר Ace Attorney Content מאשר מכל שאר הקונטנט שאני מעלה, אבל תאמינו לי, זה סוג של unwrapped cut gems במקרה של Ace Attorney, שזה מה שפס קיס. זה הכוח של Ace Attorney לבין כל הזמנים האחרים שבו בדרך כלל אני עושה דברים. אני יודע שעכשיו בעצם תאורטית יותר שעת של בית ספר, אבל אומייגאד, אני משתק לטלפון, I'm done, אני משתק לפאקינג טלפון. השתק. יופי. שאני לא אקבל, שאני לא יכול להיות חירש עכשיו. אוקיי. כן. בוא נמשיך כבר. אולי תתחיל. את Turnabout Legacy. בואי, לא נגעתי במשחק הזה כמה? בערך חודש וחצי. Let's go. אפיסוד 3, Turnabout Legacy. To make
Samson
and
Judy's Bake and Pop.
Okay, Samson Judy's Bake and Pop. Macarons, waffles of cream, chiffons, cakes that are light of the dream. Laugh and sing, smile, it's true. All that sweetness swinging for you. What? Well, over there. The oven's got something special to share. Now, let's see what we got for you. My God. It's cooking time! Are you ready to make something special together? זה פשוט תוכנית טלוויזיה. Wow. Talk about blast from the past. Hey, Gregory. I'm going back there tomorrow with your boy. I'm going to find out what happened 18 years ago. Okay. אז נראה ש... אדי היה בעצם 18 years ago בלוקיישן? The fuck? אוקיי. 2 לאפריל, 10:05 בבוקר. זודיאק הול פאונטן רום. פה ראיתי שעכשיו בעצם 11:45, אז כאילו די קרוב, אבל זה לא נכון. אוקיי. Well, Fender, are you finally going to tell me what we're doing here? Why have you brought me to an art gallery, of all places? Hey, you had nothing going on. Seemed like the perfect chance to come and enjoy the magic of star sign stuff together. I'm leaving. Chill, big guy. I'm just joking. You know about the IS-7 incident, yeah? Your old man's last case? IS-7? Okay. Of course. Montgomery took great pleasure in showing me the files as soon as I became a prosecutor. And I reviewed them again last night after your invite, see? Okay. ואין לי פה את ה-case files, are you serious? I was also present at the time of all those years ago, although my memories of it are somewhat hazy. As a child, I was completely in awe of my father. The sight of him in court was inspirational. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law. And opposite him, the man who would become my mentor, Manfred von Karma. It was quite a case. However, he ended up with the conviction of the accused. Ah, so you were there too? You were in the courtroom for Gregory's final outing? Well, that'll make explaining things easier. I wanted you to know something, see? That something being what really went down. Not the truth in those files, but the capital T truth. It was 18 years ago, smack dab in the middle of a real doozy of a winter. The buildings were covered with a blanket of snow. It looked like the streets lined with popsicles. But things weren't so innocent behind those frozen doors. In fact, some pretty sordid stuff went down. What's it sordid? This was back before yours truly was the fine figure of an attorney you see before you today. Okay, ניחשתי שיהיה משהו פה. 18 years ago. כן, זה בקריסמס. קול פה של DL6. 24 לדצמבר, 5 בערב, ה-Detention Center Visitors Room. מה אני אעשה פה? Actually. אוקיי, יש לי משהו. Hey, Mr. E! This one really came out of the blue, huh? It did. We were called in before the ink on the arrest papers was even dry. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I'm here visiting our client with my assistant and defender. A murder on Christmas Eve? What the world coming to? What's the world coming to? What the fuck? Oh! Okay. In the dark of the night, at the end of the day, I saw two timely saviors are coming my way. Welcome, my friends, to the visitor's room. And if we're not friends yet, I'm sure we will be soon. Whoa! Talk about an entrance. I was not expecting that. Neither was I. Sorry if I surprised you. I'm just so happy to see you both. Thanks so much for coming out. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. You're the accused, I take it. I am. Gregory Ritual, Fraternal Clown, at your service. Oh. I look forward to representing you. This is my assistant, Eddie Thunder. Pleased to meet you, sir. I'll do everything I can to help. Calm now, Edward. Calm down. Please. You'll have to forgive him. He's still new to this. He's been helping me out part-time, but he's far from a fully fledged lawyer material yet. Nonetheless, I'm hoping you'll be of some assistance in investigating the particulars of this case. Gregory and Eddie, it's an honor to meet you both. My job as a defense attorney is to save my clients from wrongful convictions. So the first thing to do is to establish whether or not he is truly innocent. Perhaps we could begin by having you tell us a little about yourself. What am I thinking? I haven't even told you my name. I'm Samson Tangaroa. Tangaroa? Okay. Okay, כן, זה סמסון ויש גם את ג'ודי, אם אני לא טועה, היה שם השני. It really is you? Samson Tangaroa, the world's greatest confectioner? כאילו, מכין אוכל? מה זה קונפקשנר? מה זה confection? You flatter me, my young friend. And call me Samson. All my pals do. Wow! Thanks, Samson, I will. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person. It seems Eddie knows something of our client. Mr. E! It's the Samson Tangaroa! The singing, dancing, confectionery making sensation. ואתה לא שואל אותו למה פה. What shall we make today, kids? Macarons, waffles, cream, chiffon cakes that are a light of intrigue. Prophet saying, smile, it's true. All that sweetness waiting for you. Oh, there. What? Where? Over there. The oven's got something special to share. Inga. Now let's see what we've got for you. I almost started dancing along. Okay, אפשר להפסיק עם הספקטקל פה. אני אפילו לא יודע איך זה אמור ללכת. הלוואי שהיה את ה-voice acting יותר חזק כמו Spirit of Justice, אבל... No way! I got to sing with Samson Tangaroa! This is a dream come true! Thanks, little pal. Means a lot to hear you say that. My apologies, but I think we need to discuss the matter at hand. Of course. I'm sure you're both very busy. Alright. Where would you like me to start? Let's answer. So, you're not just a confectioner, but also a singer and a dancer? Sure am. When I'm having fun, my body just starts moving. You must really enjoy making desserts. Wouldn't be much of a confectioner if I did. Oh! כאילו הוא מכין קינוחים? I guess זה מסביר את העוגה. I live to make sweets that bring joy to others. Hey, they're not just things. They're works of art. Sparkling, dazzling, mouth-watering creations. The stuff their dreams are made of. Oh, he aims to create joyous and inspirational pieces, does he? Then כמה גרגורי? לא יודע, אבל אדי הוא 18 וטנגרוע הוא 39. I understand that the incident in question happened at your mansion. Oh. It did. We were holding an international confectionery contest there when a body was found inside of my creations. Inside? What are you? No way! The detective in charge placed me under arrest, and because of it, and now I'm here. Here I am. Could never take a life. Never. I'm sure the police will see that as too in time. They'll realize their mistake. I sure hope so. What can you tell us about the victim? His name is R.T. Frost. I was taking part in the contest. Mr. Frost was a wonderful confiteor. His creations were things of real beauty. And I just don't understand. Why did he have to die? I'm sorry. אני לא יכול להבדיל בין שתי אלו! He seems genuinely upset over the victim's death. I think I have a good measure of the man now. Mr. Tangaroba, there's just one last thing I need to confirm with you. You didn't kill Mr. Frost, correct? Correct. I swear to you I didn't do it. Like I told you, I could never take a life. Never. למה הוא מדבר כאילו זה פסייקלוק סקשן? He seems quite sincere. Alright, I'm going to take you at your word. Thank you for being so forthright with me. Likewise. Good to talk to somebody other than those detectives. We'll head over to the scene of the crime and see what we can learn. We'll be in touch when we have something more to tell you. Goodbye, Gregory. Bye, Eddie. I'm counting on you both. 6 בערב חזרה contest venue. Fountain room. It's pretty cold out there, huh, Mr. E? I never saw so much snow. Yes, it doesn't seem like it will be laying up anytime soon. Oh, we know snow. Judy. But just look at this place. What a sweet house Samson's got. It's huge. Yes, big enough to hold an international confectionery contest, no less. What? Welcome everyone. Come on in, we'll have some fun. That, נכון? Yep. Oh no! Are you alright? I'm sorry. Would you happen to be Mr. Gregory Edgeworth by any chance? I would. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a defender, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, welcome to our humble abode. Judy Bound, it's an honor to meet you both. I'm the housekeeper here, and Mr. Tangaroa's assistant. You're no housekeeper. You're Judy Bound. The Judy Bound. You know a little something of my work? A little? I watch you on TV every chance I get. I'm Bacon Pop's biggest fan. It's very kind of you to say so. We'll be nothing without our fans. And what might Bacon Pop be? Totally the biggest show on TV. Every kid on the planet loves it. Dynamic duo of Samson and Judy make delicious sweet stuff, all while singing and dancing. Like this. Check it out. What shall we make today, kids? Cookie dough, caramel too. Fluffy sugar cream, tiramisu. Everyone, come along. Baking treats with a smile and a song. There, it's true. The oven's got something special for you. Just take a bite and you will see. Oh my god! Cool animation! Automatic voice acting! That was a wonderful performance, Mr. Fender. Bravo! That's along every time I watch the show. Perhaps Miles might enjoy it too. I'll suggest it later. All this dancing really takes it out of a guy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm the world's worst hostess. Here, nothing relaxes the body and mind quite like a cup of tea. Okay. לא יודע מה זה הפינג הזה אמור להיות. לא, Ah, this is Ceylon, correct? It's delicious. Its citrus aroma is said to improve one's ability to concentrate, as I recall. Interesting. So this is what Ceylon tea tastes like, huh? How odd. The saucer's skull. Yes. It's so that the tea cools down more quickly, I'm afraid. Some of our guests don't like it too hot. I see. These teacups are very unique too. The design is really something. You think so? Thank you so much. I heard them are all the way from France. They're my absolute favorite. They were designed by a marvelous sculptor named Paul Halleck. Have you heard of him? He makes the most amazing tableware in the world. You're clearly a big fan of his work. Oh, I am. These teacups are my greatest treasure. She's really not afraid to show when she's passionate about something. If you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to move on to the reason we're here. Can you tell us everything that you know about the unfortunate incident that occurred earlier? Of course. I'm sorry for getting so distracted. I guess I'm still in shock. Because I'm the one who found the body, you see. You discovered the victim? Is it true that a body was recovered from inside one of Miss Tangaroa's creations? It is. We were in the middle of the contest's final judgment phase when I heard the sound of something big collapsing coming from Samson's room. Samson, are you in here? Oh! Okay. I opened the door and went inside, and there was Mr. Frost's body. Thank you. I'm sorry to make you relive such a traumatic experience. Think nothing of it, please. I only wish I had more to tell you. Oh, if you don't mind, Miss Bound, I would like to begin our investigation of the crime scene. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you have to save Samson. He's no murderer. He could never do something like that. Of course. Well, if it was, Miss Bound. Well, thank you so much. I'll go sell the others their tea then. Come, Eddie, to the scene of the crime. Yes, sir, Mr. E. Oh! Hey, Tyrell! Contest venue at Tangaroa's room. My God, זה רק כמו סירה ענקית. כאילו באמת זה ים כאן. Oh, hey! Everything in this room's made of chocolate. Can't believe we're getting to see some of Samson's creations this up close and personal. I might be more excited myself if the room wasn't a murder scene. Just hearing you say that sends a shiver down my spine. That might be just be the temperature in here. It's rather cold. Yeah, now that you mention it, it is pretty chill. Okay, Yatagarasu. Defense on the scene already. That was fast. A pleasure to meet you. Gregory Edgeworth. I'm representing Mr. Tangaroa. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender. Nice to meet you. Bad. Detective Tyrell Bad. The defense? The detective in charge is named Bad. A man of few words. Something about that just doesn't taste. What the fuck? What the hell? You're eating your notepaper? He likes to chew over his thoughts rather literally, I'm afraid. Helps him to digest and remember them. It's a little quirk of his. Please try to ignore it. I'll be the first to admit it, that's easier said than done. With introductions out of the way, Detective Bard, would you mind if we joined you in investigating the scene? Sorry, not gonna happen. What? Oh, come! Mr. Edward, Mr. Dangarowa's attorney! Yeah, attorneys will do anything to get them off the hook. Even put words in their clients' mouths. You think I need that on my crime scene? Mr. Edward would never do something like that. I don't trust attorneys, okay, kid? Detective, you established my client's supposed guilt based on an investigation of the crime scene, correct? That's usually how it works, yeah. What of it? Then extend me the same courtesy. I believe he is innocent, and I would like the chance to prove it. You believe he's innocent? You don't even see the scene yet? That's some flimsy lawyering. That's exactly why I wish to see the scene for myself. And to ensure that my belief is based on solid evidence and sound reasoning. You're about to tell me you're not leaving till I let you look over the scene. I am. Fine. Knock yourselves out. Thank you, Detective. But I'm coming along with you. Like I said, I don't trust attorneys. If you go with that, go ahead and get to it. That was a lollipop this whole time? I must admit I didn't see that coming either. אני כן מגלה investigations אחד! We better get started then. I'll need you to take notes, Eddie. On it, Mr. E! Let's just get this over with. Go. Okay, that came out obvious in my body. Then you have the red reef, Sana? So, this is where the body was discovered. Yeah. It took it away already. But everything else is just how we found it. Again, Voyage of the Red Rover. Okay. After sailing the seven seas, the legendary ship happens upon the great treasure at last. This space is a tribute to the adventurous spirit of our ancestors. It appears that the body was inside the treasure box. Yeah, one by the name of Bell found it. Yep. Since she heard something breaking and came in to see what it was. If only we had just a little more information. There's something else in here. Huh. It looks like a seal of some kind. With somebody's initials and an inaccurate, intricate shape carved into it. Is it for making those fancy wax things on documents? Do you think it belongs to the victim? No idea. But I gotta get lodged anyway, so I'll take that. It's really rather impressive, making an entire ship out of chocolate. That's Amsterdam raw for you. Don't you just want to take a big bite out of it? Which part to bite first, though? That's the real head scratcher, you know? Bite any part of it, kid. And you'll be off this crime scene so fast your head will spin. Hey, it was just a joke! Stop staring at me like that. I sometimes wish Eddie could keep his cool a little better. One of the stands for the ship is broken. The ship must have collapsed under the treasure chest and smashed it open. Wait, do you think... Could that be how the victim died? Was he crushed by the ship? If he was, this becomes an accidental death and not a murder. You're just serious? You are a detective? For a moment, we're simply discussing a possibility. I was being serious, though. Detective, can you tell us a little more about the state of the victim's body? Let me see. Got a picture here someplace. You can see for yourselves. Death was from blunt force trauma. And what about the weapon? Has it been found yet? You can ask the prosecutor in charge about that. The detective's not one for sharing much, I see. Would you mind if we borrowed this? No skin off my nose. It's not like it's official. Bound took it with an instant camera when she found the body. An instant camera? Like it's disposable or something? No, it means the guy develops the picture right there. And then when you take them. אוקיי. אז כן, זה היה פשוט תמונה של הקריים סין, במשהו כמו טלפון. No way. Sounds pretty convenient. Now then, I better get my facts straight and take down some notes of my own. There's something in this picture that contradicts with the current crime scene. I'll need to call my powers of deduction to figure out why. Okay. אני אתחיל מדוקטור אוביוס. A broken stand, זה מה שהיה broken. זה הבריק שהיה. The stand broke and the ship collapsed with it. And the bounce sound it made brought Miss Bound running. Yeah, said the ship had already kneeled over by the time she got in here. But why did the stand collapse? What caused it to break? Maybe the whole thing was off balance from the get-go. Could that really have been the case? טוב, יש את ה-obvious. פה, conveniently בסקשן שאין דם. אמור להיות דם. רגע, איך הוא נשמע? You said that the only thing that has been removed from the scene is the body. Yeah. There than a piece of cloth that it was wrapped in. Then something here doesn't quite add up. It doesn't. Take another look at the scene in front of us, Detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing. Right. I don't remember anybody mentioning that remove the blood along with the body. Let me check with forensics. What is it, Mr. E? What did you figure out? Compare the treasure chest in the photograph to the real thing. In the picture, the sour chocolate bottom continues underneath the deceased's head. And yet, that part of the chest is now gone. The part with the blood all over it. Exactly. So, did the police remove it? Or perhaps the killer? Wasn't forensics. They say nobody took anything like that away. Fuck! Actually! Interesting. So somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene. Could be. אין משהו ספציפי שהייתי מחבר במקרה של שני אלה, אבל... פאק את, זה כל מה שנותר לי. בלוג'יק בינתיים. הוא נשבר בגלל blunt force trauma. לא. זה היה יותר מדי ריץ'. יש אותך אומייגאד, אני חייב לעשות 3 אנשים, אני חייב לעשות 3 מבוגרים שכולם הם די זקנים ויש גם את ון קרמה. And you are... Oh. Sorry. Meditating. Did you want something, detective? Oh, I'm an attorney, not a detective. You're very Edgeworth. A pleasure to meet you. I'm his assistant, Eddie Fender. I see. Name's Carmelo Augusto. I'm a confectioner here for the contest. Ah, what's your specialty, Mr. Gusto? Okay. Oh! The art of air and sugar. No way! Look at that, it's a little baby seahorse. It's a dragon. A noble soaring creature of the skies. That's a dragon? does look more aquatic than airborne. No need to sugarcoat it. My design sense is weak. I know that better than anybody. That's why I'm heading to Zhengfa when this is all over. I need to train hard. Perhaps we should get off the subject of his design sense for now. So, what are you doing in here, Mr. Gusto? I didn't think they were allowing civilians on the scene yet. Detective wanted to know more about one of the pieces in here. Makes sense. Seeing as he's a contestant, perhaps I should ask him a few questions of my own. Okay. Caramel or custard? More caramel, I guess. 16? אוקיי. 22 ו-36. כן, היחיד שמתאים בעצם לוויס ריינג' זה אדי. בעיניי, כי כולם הם יותר מדי מבוגרים, וג'ודי היא צעירה מדי. וגם היא בת. אז כאילו, ואני בן. אני מייל, לא פימייל, וג'ודי היא פימייל, אז... וואי, הגרון שלי הולך להרוג אותי. Those are some interesting implements you use, Mr. Gusto. Oh, okay. Sugar blown pumps. They put air into the sugar. That's so cool. Like watching the sword master do his thing. Do his thing. I'm no master. Not a day goes by that I don't hurt myself one way or another. That's why I wear red. That way it doesn't matter when I make a mess. The way of the confrontier is a lonely one. You never stop learning, not until you die. The way of the confrontier sounds like a long one, too. If he's still injuring himself on a daily basis. What can you tell us about the contest? Based on what we've seen so far, flavor doesn't seem to be the only criteria at play. The contest was Tangaroba's idea. It will art confectionery as art. Confectionery as art? Art you can eat. Every part of it. Every single item in this room is edible. The whole place does kind of smell like chocolate. Tangaroa is a genius. A once-in-a-generation talent. Flavor and flair. He has it all. And if you can't outdo the god of confections himself, you can't win. I don't know, man. Being of the greatest in the world seems kinda hard, yeah? As it should be. Whoever beats him becomes the greatest in turn. That's the real prize here. Nothing else matters. So you're competing for a title, effectively. And a treasure. The ultimate cookbook. Tangaroa's most prized possession. If you want to know more, it's all written down here. The list of rules that was given out to the contestants. Okay, no problem. Alright, I don't know much about what happened. I only heard about it after the judging was over. How was the judging organized? 8 started at 3 p.m. Figueroa began making the rounds right around then. He left his own room, then worked his way around the venue clockwise. Oh. Gusto, Scone, Frost. My creations were the first to be judged. After that, we went to Scone's room. She's another one of the contestants. What can you tell us about her? Ruthless, brutal. There's nothing she wouldn't do to win. She was working with Cream, some kind of dreamscape. Then, last of all, Frost's room. This thing was flavored ice. Sculptures this time. So I heard. Bound found the body, while Tangaroa was still making the rounds. She panicked, ran, called the cops. Tangaroa went right on judging, claims he didn't know a thing about it, until afterward. Went ahead and looked over the victim's work, even though the guy was nowhere to be seen. Very suspicious behavior in anyone's book. Don't have enough information to challenge him on that yet. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you and Mr. Gusto talking about earlier? I was going to ask about the piece on the wall here. The one in the frame. Seemed like something was off. Thought I'd better ask somebody who knows about this stuff. But then you both showed up and pulled me away from my very important work. Perhaps we can take a closer look at it together. Can't take a hit, can you? Mr. Gusto, would you mind helping us out? Of course! Confectionery is my life. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Diary of Despair, The Light of Life, Angel Beset of My Thorns. My Angel's cookbook. Wonder you can make a picture this pretty out of chocolate. Samson really is a god among men. Is it really made of chocolate though? It looks far too much like a regular illustration to me. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. That's no piece of candy. That's the ultimate cookbook. Oh! ויש פה סימנים של ידיים. The ultimate cookbook. In other words, the grand prize. What? It's not made of chocolate after all? No. This book is been framed in some. Tangaroa will show it to all of us when he gathered us here to explain the rules. So the participants knew that the grand prize was in this room the whole time. Anyway, you see it too, right? The frame. Something's missing. Ah, the card that Detective Bad was going to ask Mr. Gusto about earlier, yes. You're right, Detective. Something is missing from the frame. So it's not just me. Huh? Well, what's missing? I'll show Eddie which part of the frame is missing some chocolate.
But take that.
Look closely, Eddie. Don't you feel like something is lacking here? Sorry. Oh, it's not really my thing. Maybe that's just an artistic flourish, you know? That glass must have slipped. That's not bad, but what? Talking about something missing from the frame. Oh!
Take that.
אני לא שמתי לב ליד פה לפני ששמתי לב לזה. Are you kidding me? Look at the decorative work in the corner here. Something's missing though. Oh yeah! It's different from the other side. That's not like Tangaroa. The balance is all wrong. But that's all. Take a look around. Every confection in this room has some small bit. You're right. A candle holder and nautical stuff. They're all like that. Did somebody deliberately damage them? That's a very good question. Or the Tangaroa just wanted to look like somebody messed with his work. Would never do that to his own creations. Never. Could this have some deeper meaning for the case? אז לפני שאני אגש בעצם ליד שמישהו מהמשחק לא רוצה לדבר עליו. אולי עכשיו אני אהיה יכול לדבר על זה. למה זה נשבר? בשביל שיהיה damage. All of Mr. Tangaroa's creations are missing a little piece each. Including one of the stand that Star was holding up the ship. Somebody really went it all out. You think it could have been the killer? It's certainly a possibility. Either way, I think we can safely say that the stand was damaged in a mystery person's tampering spree. When it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest, which would have remained closed otherwise. Are these finger marks? Yeah, but we still don't know who's yet. Still haven't figured out. No fingerprints, no ID. Finger marks without prints. It could certainly be important to the case. It's a real head scratcher, alright? Not really. I'm guessing whoever it was wore gloves. Oh, where's your sense of romance? Some adventure? That doesn't tend to be much of either at the crime scene, Eddie. You're right, Eddie. בוא נקווה שאני אשכרה לא אתעטש כי באמת חורף עכשיו. Yeah, but it sure is chilly in here. Yes, it wasn't exactly warm out in the fountain room either. But it's even colder in here. would you like to borrow my jacket? No, I'm fine. Besides, you said you'd give it to me when I finally got my attorney's badge. I did, didn't I? Why do I have the heat down so low? בשביל לשמור על זה! Chocolate needs to be kept at the right temperature. Take a look behind that panel on the wall. What panel? Oh! Look at that! It was here this whole time. כמה זה 59 פרנהייט? בצלזיוס, please. There's one in each of the contest rooms. Fingaro hid them so they wouldn't spoil the aesthetic of our works. Then what do the controls do? They're just the temperature and the lighting. Goes all the way down to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold enough to give it any confetti area from melting. So, in effect, each room is a giant freezer. It's 59 degrees in here. No wonder I'm cold. Hey, little bat, you mind if we turn up low? Low. Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. But I'm not a detective. Same goes for attorneys, Eddie. We must never disturb the scene of the crime. Get used to the cold. It's all part of your training. Chocolate needs to be kept between 59 and 65 degrees. There's no way around it. You know the temperatures by heart, huh? Guess this is your job. It's the very least I should know. And a real confrontier should be able to tell you that and more. Alright, I want lollipops and cream. If it's not too hot or too humid, the lollipop should be fine just about anywhere. Cream needs to be kept around 50 degrees. You need to watch out for heat and humidity, huh? Duly noted. Get back, I have Brian up and he was talking about lollipops, didn't he? I suppose he must be very fond of them. I don't believe there is any more to be found here. Okay, perfect. Eureka! Ain't it for thought? Gloves. Fingaro wore them when he was working on his masterpiece over there. They're conveniently good at hiding fingerprints, too. I suppose it's possible to employ them in such a manner. But is it really all that suspicious to find a pair of gloves in a kitchen like this? I'm a detective. Everything's suspicious. That's the job. למה יש לזה מים? There's nothing to be found here. This is a fine selection of nautical paraphernalia. I think one of them could be the murder weapon. No, they're all made of chocolate. Never had a hard bludgeoning somebody to death with one of them. Can tell what's reality. They really do look genuine. I can hardly tell the difference myself. A true testament to Mr. Dangaro's skills. Oh. Okay, that one. It's okay over there, officer. Nothing of interest in that cardboard or... Yes, sir. So, there is... Oh, no, there isn't. Just a blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir. You heard the man, Mr. Attorney. Nothing to add, am I right? No. So, you do have something to... Oh my god! Oh, no. Can't get a straight answer out of anybody. Perhaps you should ask a straight question. What are you investigating, officer? Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here. And what have you learned? Oh, it's worms. Warm? The steam in each room flows into the main fountain, and then the water circulates back to the rooms. Unusual, to say the least. I've never seen a house quite like this one. Rich folks. You're all crazy. Warm? איך זה חם? מתי שכאן זה פאקינג 59 מעלות! פרנהייט! שזה קר, כי רק בשביל שתדעו 30 מעלות זה 100. There's some very tasteful tableware here, along with some kitchen utensils. The tea set is of the same design that Miss Bound served us with earlier. You think Samson could have been drinking a tea out of that? The pot and cup were dusted for prints. His were the only ones they found. And was that the case for the utensils too? Everything else had been washed, so there weren't any prints to find. And if Mr. Agara was wearing gloves while he was working on his confiteers, I could explain why the prints were only found on the teapot and the cup. Okay! I think we're about done here for now. Well, I wasn't convinced before, now I am. Danganronpa did it. No two ways about it. What do you mean? הגרון שלי הורג אותי פה. All the rooms in this place locked from the inside. The only way to unlock them is from the outside. From the outside is with this key. I see. And who had access to that key? Who do you think? Tangaroa. And it's the only one. There aren't any copies. With the magic key, Tangaroa could slip into anybody else's room anytime he liked. Ed. He could even lock his own room from the outside if he wanted. But Mr. Tangaroa's room wasn't locked, was it? Nope. Which is exactly what makes him a suspect. Would you care to explain your thinking? The door had been locked when the body was found. Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect. Which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. And why he smashed the lid of the treasure chest so the body was on full display. Part of the treasure chest was covered in blood is missing. Every other item in the room is also missing. Because of death appeared to have been blood loss. But I did the rules! Oh my cook, by the time world's greatest confrontio. Rules. Number 1. Judging will be proceeded clockwise from the leftmost room. All contestants gather in Mr. Tangaroa's room when judging ends. Rules. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Stand and display materials will be provided. Shalosh. Contestants may not enter another contestant's room until judging has been completed. Okay. Sure, I guess. Fingerprints. Zeh! Oh, my god. Look! There's something stamped on the bottom. It says PH. I suppose that must be Paul. Aliquis pottery mark. Those are his initials, after all. Miss Bowen said she is a big fan of his work. Initials, huh? So, if I made it, it would be EF? Perhaps you should practice by initializing your personal belongings first. PH עם קרח. וזה יכול להיות PH עם קרח! מה הסיר עושה בטרז'ר צ'סט? לא יודע אם אני אעשה את זה, אז אני אעשה את זה עוד פעם. And that's why I smashed in the lid of the treasure chest. So the body was on full display. Everyone was supposed to go in his room when the judge finished up. So it may look like the murder happened while he wasn't there. The one thing I didn't plan on was finding the body. Anyway, that's my thinking on the whole thing. Got enough for you, Mr. Attorney? Do you also believe that it was Mr. Tangaroa who damaged the other pieces in this room? Yep. I know you have to believe your client. That's your job. But I'm a detective and I serve the law. And no matter how squeaky clean somebody might seem, a suspect is still a suspect. I fully understand your reasoning, Detective. Now, would you mind if I applied a little critical thinking of my own? Do your worst. Just as a detective won't compromise his devotion to the law, I won't compromise my beliefs either. And now I'm not about to just accept his version of events. In fact, I'm going to show him the piece of evidence that highlights the contradiction in his claims. Okay. Though it was locked, he would have been the obvious suspect, which is why he didn't lock the room. And why he smashed the lid of the treasure box and the body was on display. What was supposed to get in his room? I mean, look, the murder happened while he wasn't there. מרגיש שזה זה, כי באונד מצאה את הגופה לפני, אז טכנית זה. Contestants may not enter another contestant's room until the judging has been completed.
Objection!
לא, אוקיי. Smash the lid. Why was focus?
Hold it!
You say Mr. Tangaroo deliberately smashed the treasure chest open? Yep. If he hadn't, the body would have never been found. He struggled to see how he managed to destroy his creation while judging the contest at the same time. Exactly! Besides, there's no way he would have disrespected his sweets. It's every last scrum on Bacon Pop. While dancing. That's the only way his stuff gets destroyed. This isn't about what happens on TV, kid. You know about Bacon Pop, Detective? Am I the only one who isn't familiar with this show? How? I never would have guessed. Can you sing the theme song too? No. Never mind that now. Focus! Point is this. Danganronpa was responsible for breaking that lid. אוקיי, למה שהוא ירצה שהגופה בעצם תימצא? Okay.
Hold it!
Treasure began Mr. Gusto's room, correct? Yeah. I want to check his hard candy stuff out myself. In that case, how about a demonstration? Well, it's you, Detective. You come, inventory dog. It's a wolf. Lone wolf. I like it. I'm starting to enjoy these little displays. Anyhow. And it looked like the moment what happened while he wasn't there.
Objection!
Okay. אוקיי. כן. אני הייתי סוג שבמצב של שני כיוונים בנוגע לזה. הוא שבר את התיבה, שבו בעצם הגופה נמצאת שם. אז זה אומר בעצם שהוא הכניס את הגופה קודם ואז אחר כך שבר את זה, for no reason. או... ודבר מספר 2, שאחר כך הגופה נעלמה ויש גם את החלק של הדם שנלקח. We've established that the body was hidden inside the chest. And that Miss Bowden came running into the room when she heard the sound. It seems well to infer that the sound was that of the chocolate bowl collapsing. Oh! אז הוא בכלל לא היה שמה. מתי שבאונד הייתה שמה? Sure. Seems likely, based on the evidence. And yet you assert that it was Mr. Tangaroa who had smashed the lid of the chest. I believe that the photo makes it clear that it was the ship that did the smashing. And if he had occurred only moments before Miss Blount had entered the room, then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tangaroa, who was judging the contest at that time. I never said it did then and there. Could have done something to the stand, so it would collapse when he was in the middle of judging.
Objection!
Have you any way of proving that assertion? Nope. But the investigation is over yet. There's still time. So we don't have anything conclusive. Have you found any prints in this room beside those of Mr. Tangaroa? Yep, on the door. But we found Tangaroa's Ed Frost's print there under too. Oh my god, I'm not gonna shut up. Alright, we were all brought in here for a briefing before we started work on creations. Those prints are probably from dead. I take it you haven't checked any of Mr. Tangaroa's works for prints yet. Why wouldn't? We know that somebody tampered with them. Therefore, it's possible they left some prints behind when they did, so... Fine. If we don't find anything, your guy's still on top of my list. Got it? You! Check off this chocolate stuff for prints! Now! Yes, sir! By the way... Detective Bat! We first just did a chocolate and... we found prints that belong to Mr. Tangaroa, sir! Go on. Whose? Alicia Scone, sir! She's one of the contestants. Delicia Scone? Okay. Delicia? What, delicious? Delicious Scone? She's one of the contestants. Good work. You can go back to whatever you were investigating before. Yes, sir! It seems that we have a suspect besides Mr. Tangaroa. You found him. But I was about to wrap up the investigation anyway. I'll go speak to Miss Scone and see what she has to say for herself. Alicia Scone. Mr. Gusto mentioned her too. They said that she was ruthless, that she would do anything to win. This Scone lady sounds like a pretty suspicious character, huh, Mr. E? Yes. I believe we better try to speak with her ourselves as well. Detective Bad, would you mind if we accompanied you? Babysit you is not my job. Oh, come on! But I guess you did pick up on a couple of useful clues already. So if you want to tag along, be my guest. Thank you, Detective. You're too kind. But Detective Bats, I think it's such a good idea. The other prosecutor is so busy in there. He'll be fine. Me and him don't exactly see eye to eye anyhow. Who is this him? Who did they assign the case to? Manfred von Karm. What? They gave it to von Karm, huh? He hasn't lost a case in 25 years. Manfred von Karm, a living legend over the prosecutor's office. We've never faced one another in the courtroom, but I've heard plenty of stories. They say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict. But I can't let that distract me. For now, I need only to continue to do what I believe is right. Please to be continued. Yes! To be continued! תודה רבה! תודה רבה! To be continued! אני רוצה לנוח! אני נח עם הגרון שלי! אני נח עם to be continued! Yes! Oh, what the fuck? חסר שזה גם הפסל. אבל יש! אני יכול לסיים את הפרק של היום! יש! בוי! איזה כיף! סקן! כאן ירין פגש בסרטון על הבמה שהתגב גיימס, מקווה שנהנתם, וירין אאוט! אולי אני אעשה עוד פרק הבא, אבל זה כבר יהיה בהחלטה שלי. ביי ביי!